presented by EA Sports. It's the Texans and the Vikings, and it's all up next.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that is a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
It is the rookie from Alabama, Will Riker, to get us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Dell motioning over. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his second year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. To that big-ticket acquisition, Stephon Diggs. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Texans first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They face second down and 7. On play action, Stroud. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. It's his second touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. It's 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
At the 35-yard line. 7 down over the shot. Oh, no.
2nd down and 8. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That is caught. What a throw. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First down, Houston.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Powell to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. 2nd and 7.
At the 29-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. 3rd down, 3 to go. They try and run for the first down with Jones. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
At the 34-yard line, a gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. This brought in out past the 20. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 15. First down for Houston. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They will work the middle with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
First and 10. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now Stroud. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now, Stroud. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
Now Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 6. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. On the give, this is Mixon. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. In motion now, it's Collins. To the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kick is good. Next, the score, Texans 14, Vikings 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Powell now to bring it back. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. Second primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. It's the Jags and the Bills in Orchard Park. Note the start time, 7:30 Eastern. Followed by the Commanders and Bengals. That kicks off at the usual 8:15 starting time. In motion, it's Jefferson. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Stroud going to set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To throw is Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead. despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Vikings offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Taking off. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. He's got this on target to Addison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Darnold to the air once more. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. The Vikings looking for 3. Bring out the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is caught! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Packers who are out in front in the second quarter. Jordan Love has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Josh Downs up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Howell now to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Darnold to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Oh! And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Here's 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on the veteran, Shaq Mason.
Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That Ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
Here's Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll go play action with Stroud. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get this only to about the 10. A second down throw for Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Howell now to bring it back. Whoa! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Now Darnold. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Throwing, Darnold. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw again is Darnold. He's got his man, Jefferson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Up the middle, here's Jones. He's going to have a Vikings first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. He keeps it himself, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
On play action, here under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. To throw is Darnold. He pulls it in around the 5. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion. Here's Darnold. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Schultz is the motion man. 2nd down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? That's on the former 1st-round pick, Titus Howard.
Still 1st down.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throwing is Stroud. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball, from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Schultz is the motion man, putting the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. They look to run with Mixon. He slams it in there, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Powell now to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here comes 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And they are well on their way to making it 2 straight victories after the Week 1 loss as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.